camera on the right side there. I think I will. Alright, where am I? There we go. I'm just doing the phone today. No, I'm also not playing for super long today, so forgive me. Do I have a level up? I thought I got to took care of that. 85. Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Overkord95, the one and welcome back to Vampyr. We are going to be having some fun. We're going to keep playing the game, get some more missions done, and I'm probably going to need a whole lot more blood.
I cannot enter.
All the stuff. Don't know where this supposed. I need to talk to the hospital benefactor. Did I not already do this? I did. It's down below. Okay.
Giant wall disguised as a hospital. Looks Pembroke nowadays.
Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the eldest patient here.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today, people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
What do you got? Ooh, I don't have enough. No! Oh, that'd be nice. Alright, this is the one I've been trying to find too.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Aha!
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Yeah, no. It's a vampire if I ever guessed.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Alright.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Here again.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
These nurses, bred with no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cuts in the poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. Miss Jones, greetings. How do we feel?
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her sleep? There isn't a poor life needs saving somewhere?
Now, I need to ask you a few simple questions.
Well, if you really must.
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Huh. Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
I'll come and visit you shortly. Good night, Miss Jones. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Shh.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of...
No.
Why do you do it?
Why?
You put a price on hope.
Report me.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me about this?
Let me guess.
Goodbye, Miss Hawkins.
Alright.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're...
Fair enough.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure...
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the...
Some are really good, and others are not so good.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Alright, that's Dr. Tippett.
When I get back, I'll have a word with Tom.
You can't just die like this.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty would smell better.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me.
You were a
More
weird
interested,
motherfucker.
one way or another.
Have you heard of any
Blackmail? That's not my style.
I'll leave
I don't care
you
right
for
now.
Mr. Cox.
There's too much talking. I need to find these people and get done. So I can go kill people again.
At least that mistress at the top has stopped following me.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
So,
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you've found out.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any...
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
where's this other frickin' nurse?
It's locked, all right.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah. Need someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Here we go. So many abilities. Woohoo! Alright. Oh, I can't stay up too late. But I don't know if anybody was watching yesterday or saw the video from yesterday, but I passed my test. I had to get up really, really early to go do it. So, yay me. I think I'll probably finish this quest and I'm just going to be done for the day. I know it's not a very long episode. Next will be on Tuesday. Probably God of War. And then Wednesday, I'll see about getting a... one of the other free games.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
hear it, but I can't see it.
I can't breathe.
See? But I don't see how I can get there. Found you, buddy.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Hi, Oswald.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Goodbye. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Lots of stuff, though. Did I just walk out? I walked outside, didn't I? Dang it. Oh, hello, Rohalin Tamvan. I don't know if you're talking about me or the game, but okay. Whatever. I exited the cavern. I didn't want to exit the cavern. Go back to the cavern. No! Loading. Alright, let's go. kinds of stuff. Jeez. Oh, hello.
What sort of creature is this?
Jesus! What the hell? Okay, that didn't work. It was just a waste of my fucking blood. Come on.
Here's what's left. Not a lot to chew. some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
All right. Alright, LG. Pretty good time. That was not the easiest of fights, but I got through it. Alright. Oh, I gotta go to Whitechapel. God dang, that's a far trek. True, at least it's not Dark Souls. That is a very, very big truth. I want to try and finish this mission, and then I'll probably call it a night. Yeah, no, I can't deal with Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff like that anymore. No. Too much rage. Not good for me. Loading, ready, run. Yeah, jeez, oh. I played through Bloodborne one full time. I haven't completed. I haven't gotten the true ending because I haven't played through it 3 times to get the pieces to get the moon boss. But I played through Bloodborne once, and I never want to do it again. Yeah, I'm still a pretty predominant controller platform player. I have a PC. I'm actually working on building my own gaming PC right now. I'm about 2 pieces away from having it completed. I need to get the RAM and the hard drive, and I'll be done. And then I'm gonna build it, and I'll be doing some stuff on there. But right now, with the PC I have, I just can't really run any of the games that I want to run. How do I get to Whitechapel?
I've never seen so many people die at the same time.
This is gonna take a lot of work, isn't it?
Brooke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know
Yeah, I'll be. This will be the first time I actually build, so we'll see how well that goes. All right, this is the way I gotta go. Wrong button. There we go. This is the one I want. Actually. Yeah, see that's the thing. I need. That's why I'm partially the reason why I'm building is I just don't have enough space to hold all the stuff that I want. Oh, that's a 2-hander. Do I want to use it then? Not really. But okay, I can parry attacks with it though, so yeah. I can kind of agree. are some times where it definitely feels like the consoles I'm being gypped out of but when it's what you got, you play with what you got. Also, this is gonna really, really suck. Oh! Ow. That hurt. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I'm trying to play the cleanest route on this, where I don't yeah, but I'm also trying to play the cleanest route on this, where I don't kill any civilians, which makes me infinitely more weaker because I don't get the easy XP. Kind of sucks that the club did really only stamina damage. It really didn't do any physical damage. That kind of stinks. Well, try again. I gotta defeat this quest. Yeah, like I was actually mad at the beginning of this game because it forces you to kill your sister. Let's not go that way then. Although also, I need to change my weaponry. Because that's not going to work if that's only stamina. See, I don't mind that so much. Oh! Holy shit! No, obviously this is the wrong answer. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get my time, but this is... Oh. I thought I was in the clear. I'm like, oh, it's just the citizen. I'll walk right up to him. Ah, nope, nope. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm way underpowered for this. Is the problem? I think I'm way underpowered for it right now too. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm low level. Fair enough. Yeah. Basically, if you don't level, you're screwed. I know that sounds, but like... Alright, I'm gonna see... Because I'm unfortunately where my camera is blocking my XP, so I can't quite see if I can level up anything.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. This dude...
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. This dude doesn't want you to get access to his stuff. Alright, I know where I need to go, but I need to level up my stuff first. If I can. I also might be able to upgrade my weaponry, that's the thing. If I can upgrade my weaponry, I can probably get at least a little bit better at this. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I somehow have a giant-ass office, I never understood that. Alright, let's first thing first. Can I get my... Alright, do I have any amount of... $1,860 XP, alright. That's good, so I need to get my damage up. Can't unlock that yet. That might be worth getting. Increase my stamina so I can move a little bit better. Increase my health a little bit more. $2,000, Jesus. Oh, I need 40 more. You're kidding me if I hadn't gotten the frickin'... Can I get the coagulation? I can. And I would have 300 more for something else. Oh, that's 13. Never mind. Alright. Oh, I gotta... Oh, yeah, shoot. A little bit, yeah, like, you can see, like, my citizen menu, like, right, what came up now, there's better things because of it. And so, like, if I was to go the route of eating people, I can keep, like, Pippin Hawkins is healthy, her blood alone would give me 3,000 experience. Milton Hooks would give me 2,000, you know. So... And then there's different areas, so there's different things to gain. Supposedly there's a message. I don't see... Yeah. Alright. Now let's see what I can do to up my weapons. Can I upgrade you again? Oh, I messed up there, dang it. I need more common trigger parts there. Alright. Alright. Correct. I need to remember I have that too. Alright. I don't know. I can't remember if Vampyr was a PlayStation exclusive or if it was across the board. You'd have to check on that one.
If only I were young again. A dozen years or so.
Alright, I need to get across and start working. Alright. There's the stuff I needed for the upgrade, dang it. Jesus. Okay, got him down. Alright, actually I need to change out. The shotgun's not that useful right now. I need to be able to get some easy blood without having to worry about stunning. While the bite is useful, it's not... Ah, god dang it! Oh, Jesus! God dang it! Where's this other one? Got him. All right. Oh, that was not easy. I checked the area for stuff because I need it. I just spent all of my shit on the first area, which is not good. I just opened the door. No! I'm gonna die because I opened the door. Safe zones are up above, not on the ground floor, you dumb mother... This is not where I need to be. I do not need to waste time doing this right now. Should I? Probably. But no. Alright. I just want to get to Whitechapel. That's all I want to do. Yeah, that's the one downside, is the load screens are brutal, but usually you're in such a big area that you're loaded into that I can kind of understand why, you know. Like, I went directly from Whitechapel to Pembroke Hospital to this, but then, like, when you go into, like, what I would consider dungeons, like that building, or down into the sewers, there's load screens. That's the one downside to it. So there's not much I can really do about it, you know. Well, obviously there's nothing you can do about the load screens, but...
It's one of them!
Oh, there's a lot of you here. That sucks. Oh! What the hell? I was on fire! God dang it, fire! No! I don't think I can beat this area yet. This seems way too tough to start for it right now. Like, the level difference is just too high. Because now I'm going to start on that bridge again, but I won't have any of my stuff. Well, it didn't matter that I moved. I got hit with the fire and I just burned out so quickly I didn't realize. No, I have not played Sleeping Dogs. That's one I think it's been recommended to me once or twice. I just never got around to it. My laundry list of games that I have not played yet is ever growing. Because I only have... Yeah. Why did I start right? Oh, because I came out. Oh.
Better go home, sir. I said go back home. Steady, boys. We've got one of them.
Okay, pull these guys back and away from Shooty McDoomy. Okay, get rid of the fire. Cool. Now, go take care of this guy. God dang it, no!
Stupid beast!
I need the blood. Double fire, but pull back, pull back, pull back. Really?
Filthy fucking beast!
Are you kidding me? It's not dead yet. I didn't move fast enough. No! No! I am so close. No, fuck you. Okay. I do not have enough blood. Ugh. That was luck, and we all know it. Alright. More bullets is nice, but... Unless there's a fresh spot somewhere in here that I can get to pretty easily. I don't see one. Alright. Ah, I didn't get up on him right. What did I just get? Oh, that's a new thing. That's 15% stun. Okay. That didn't help me like I thought it would. So So, where do I go then? Like, I honestly don't know. So it should be an area to my right, it says? Okay. Ah. Oh, a hideout too! The thing I was complaining about. Okay, first things first. Alright. Alright, let's see what I can do here. $235. I don't have enough. Darn it. Alright. Fine.
This is despicable.
Silence you. No easy jump point. Nope, just the two of them there.
Stupid!
Look at that. I did not expect the wall trick to work. Did I just get the part I need for my guns? I think I did. Okay. Don't open any doors, but walk around and make sure you got everything, because I need to grab as much stuff as I can. I don't think so. It's like the one harmless thing you can do. You can eat the rats and gain your use blood, because that's what you use to like heal yourself for your special abilities. So that's where like I can drain other humans or people I fight as well. So it kind of is in like this... As far as I can tell, it doesn't have any negative effects. Now, other than you really not gaining any experience from it. So you don't really gain benefits from doing it other than getting some blood replenished. That was weird.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, see, it really doesn't do anything.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Alright, I gotta be getting close.
More and more of these bloody links in their lands. Aye. But the guards recruit more and more every year. When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Too many people. Oh, he's actually got a name. He's got a frickin' arm. Got him. Oh. Alright. This looks like the right way. It's not. So why am I going that way? I don't give a crap about the 2 guys up there. That was stupid. I wasted frickin' echoes. Alright. Anything I can grab?
It's locked, all right.
Really? Let me guess, the gate down below is locked too.
It's locked.
That's why. Of course. You can, like, jump up to certain designated points. You can't really climb. It's not like Assassin's Creed where I can, like, get over any obstacle by free running, or even Infamous 2, you know.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Oh, this is just becoming a longer and harder game. Oh. Like, you see where, like, these giant openings are? I can, like, fly up to them.
stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
I don't give a shit about you, just information.
Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now. How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
I need to go this way. I'm in the safe area now, so I should be able to walk around without getting attacked. So I want to try and get the quest done, because I had to get up early for a test for my job. I have to get licensure that I have to hold on to. Oh, it's going to be a loading screen.
What? What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
So I want to finish this quest and then be done for the night. But I'm not gonna stop until I finish the quest.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies?
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I mean... do I waste the money on it? I don't think I do. No, I don't really need it.
Good evening, my dear.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Not helpful. How do I investigate his actions, though? That's a lot harder to do.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock.
Shell shock.
I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad...
There's a way to give him... like migraine medication, but I don't think I have it.
Make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
How do I find this information? I don't know. Alright, let's... something obviously I gotta find. I might have to call it a night just because I don't know what to do. I want to get the mission done, but...
Been proven by many. Even the flu is no match.
Alright. Okay, so maybe there's a way around? Is that what you're trying to say? Because he won't let me in.
I will return later. I cannot enter.
This is such a weird... How do I get there? Okay, but... no jump point. This isn't right. Where the hell do I go? Come on. I'm trying to. I don't know what to do here.
It's locked. Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Shh. I don't think that's gonna help me any.
Goodbye,
All
Mr.
right.
Peterson.
I got nothing. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. This has gone on longer than I thought I was going to, but I wanted to try and get this done.
Effectiveness has been proven by many.
Bloody heart, boy.
Me?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right?
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you all very much. I'm gonna end it, but I'm gonna head back to the safe zone. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you want me, like, comment, or subscribe down below, please do. Thank you, LG, to hanging out with me and talking. It's great having someone commenting and talking while I'm doing this stuff. If you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link down below. There's a $1 and $5 tier, I believe I made. Both will give access to the Discord, and I'm working on getting some more rewards. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, those links are down below as well. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you are.